Do y'all have your attention?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to ask you guys some questions. And I don't want you to like stress out. I don't want you to feel like you're going to say the wrong answer. Whatever you say is just fine. This is my interview show, okay? And I want you to be a guest on my interview show, okay?
First, what's an advice?
What's an advice?
My name is Ben, and I am 6 years old. My name is Ezra, and I am 7 years old, about to turn 8. My name is Toby, and I'm 8 years old.
You're 9.
Oh, yeah.
My name is Asher, and I am 13 years old.
Thank you, Asher.
My name is Jackson. I'm 15 years old.
Welcome back to my interview show. This is episode 2 and the first interview. I asked Sweet Maya some questions that was completely impromptu. We hadn't planned it, but so many of you asked to hear from our kids. Now, we have a blended family, for those of you who might not have been here with us for very long. So Malia, our oldest, she's not here with us. She lives with her mom and stepdad most of the year, and we have her on summers and holidays. Living in our house, we have our 5 boys, which our 2 older boys are from my previous marriage, and then we have our 3 little boys, which are ours together. So I've got our 5 boys here now, and we are going to ask some questions. What's your favorite thing to do on the farm? Like your favorite chore, a job, or just thing to do?
Well, I hate cleaning, but I do it for money. That's the only thing that motivates me. And my favorite thing to do on the farm is play and snuggle baby animals and name baby chicks and that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
What are you going to miss the most about this farm?
The house, because I've been living here for almost all my life.
Yeah.
And the creek,
The creek?
the woods.
See, sounds like you're gonna miss all of it.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
There's not one part of the farm that I'm gonna miss except the poop.
That's the only part you're not going to miss?
The poop, well, I hate to tell you this.
The poop's coming with
The poop's coming with us.
It is?
Oh, yeah.
The animals are coming with us. They'll just make more poop wherever we go.
No!
What is your favorite part about growing up on a farm?
Animals.
Animals? What are your favorite animals?
Baby goats and baby chicks.
Baby goats and baby chicks? So you like the baby animals?
Mm-hmm.
What's up, man?
What's up?
Thanks for joining me on my interview show.
You're welcome.
So Toby, what's your favorite part of growing up on a farm?
Playing with Gabe.
Playing with Gabe, the guardian dog, your dog?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you take good care of Gabe.
He's my best friend.
He's your best friend? That's really sweet. What are you most looking forward to about moving to a new farm?
Oh, to explore.
To explore? Have a new place to explore?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is going to be really awesome. What kind of things are you hoping to find?
Maybe turtles and maybe even some snakes.
Ooh.
Snakes are cool.
Yeah.
And
That makes me scared.
I'm excited to see creeks and maybe even fish inside. To go fly fishing with my fishing rod.
Yeah, you are a great fly fisher, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
You're learning a lot. Who's teaching you to fly fish?
Uncle Drew.
Uncle Drew's been teaching you? You've caught some big fish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gary,
yeah. So Asher, what is one of your favorite things to do?
I mean, I guess play video games. I don't know.
You like playing video games?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's your favorite video game?
I don't really have one.
So what are you currently playing? Which game is most exciting to you right now?
I mean, they're all equally exciting. I like the Mario franchise.
The Mario franchise?
Smash Brothers.
Yeah, there's the Kirby franchise. That's practically it.
Okay, cool. So Asher, now you're not huge on the farm, are you? Oh, look, your Betty came to do the interview with you. I was about to ask you, you're not huge on the farm. So what's your favorite animal on the farm?
My cat.
This is such an amazing relationship.
Oh, yes. So Bruce is your favorite animal on the farm. What do you like about Bruce?
I mean, he's
Sits in your arms like a baby.
Yeah.
He really likes this basket.
Yeah.
Like anytime I place it down, he hops in it. He has a Santa plush that he really likes.
Yeah. Bruce is fun, huh?
Yeah.
All right, Jackson and Newt, the bearded dragon.
He's my co-guest.
Oh gosh, he's actually running wild.
I know. He's going to do that.
All right, don't let him fall off. My sweet Jackson.
You prefer if I look in the camera or you? Does it make a difference?
It doesn't matter. Tell me something interesting about you.
Well, it's kind of funny that I have to think about something interesting about me. It's not like, I mean, I have a lizard. That's, kind of interesting, but I've made that very clear by walking up and showing you. Like a fact or like.
Yeah.
Well, I used to own a pig.
Yep, that's true. You did? Journey pig? Yeah, when we brought Gerard on the property, his milkshake brought her to the yard, and she kept busting out trying to get to him.
I see, and that's the reason we got rid of her. But she was a cool pet.
Yeah, she was cool. So you have Newt now.
Yeah.
Bearded dragon. So you like animals?
Yeah. I mean, I say yeah questioningly, but like, I do like animals.
Yeah. What's your favorite part of the farm?
My favorite part of the farm, I do like the animals. I like the pigs and the alpacas more than any of the other animals. Those two are probably my favorite.
Yeah.
But also, I like that I have the ability to we have a big yard. Like that's pretty cool. It's not like we have a smaller yard and it's like we're not limited to like a small area. It's quite nice.
A lot of place to play and run around, play basketball. So I think yours might be different than the other boys. What is your favorite job to do around the farm?
Job to do. Well, I did work last summer. I worked all summer. I think I worked
regularly every day.
Yeah, regularly every day except for weekends. Pretty much I worked every day, and it was during the remodel of our house, and that was the big thing. It was centered around. We have our chickens that we move around. I remember doing that. Weeding the garden, that was a big thing. It was like, you don't have anything to go do, go weed the garden. Putting together that greenhouse over there.
Yep.
That was also pretty cool.
Ezra, do you remember ever living anywhere other than here?
No, because it's the only place I've ever lived at. I was born.
Nope.
Oh! I had no idea.
No.
We used to live in a house next to Grandpa Andy.
I know.
Yeah, so you were 1 when we moved here. So you probably don't remember what
Ben? But I know that Ben was born here.
Ben, we lived here when Ben was born. So what is your favorite part about our farm here?
That I can head out whenever I want, and that there's lots of babies.
Lots of babies, and that you can head outside whenever you want. Those are good things. What are you saddest to leave from this farm?
I'm gonna miss the creek.
The creek. What's your favorite farm job?
My favorite farm job.
Hands down.
I like feeding the baby goats.
You like feeding the baby goats, the bottles? Mm-hmm. You're really good at that. What are you most looking forward to about our new farm?
Then we're gonna have a cow.
You're looking forward to having a cow in the future?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Who's
me
gonna-
too.
Who's gonna milk the cow?
Me and Mommy.
Yeah, Mommy.
What's your favorite chore on the farm?
Feeding the animal.
Feeding the animals. So I'm going to ask you this question specifically because the farm is not so much your thing, right? Mm-hmm. And that's okay with me. You don't have to be all about the farm. So what I want to know is, because in our relationship, the farm is not your big thing. Like, you like it, okay, and there are things that you like about it. But this is never something that you're like, this is my favorite and I'm super interested in it. But I am.
I know.
And
because you've wanted that since you were a little kid.
Yeah.
Kind of like how I want to be, kind of like how I want to have a big gaming channel in the future.
Yeah. It's like my dream, and it came true. And you see that, and I see that it's not really your thing. So what's some advice that you would give to like other teenagers out there who maybe their parents are super excited about farming or homesteading or gardening, but they're just not that interested? Like, what advice would you give those teenagers?
I mean, if they're super excited about it, and if you're not too into it, then you could at least show that you love them by showing a bit of interest into it.
That's a really sweet piece of advice.
And or, I mean, just helping them with it from time to time.
Yeah.
Like,
and what about those parents? Like, what advice could we say to them?
I mean, you can show that you're really into it, just don't push on it too far.
Yeah, that's a good piece of advice. So what are you looking forward to most about moving to a new property?
Well, I think actually here's the biggest thing about one thing I don't like about being all the way out here is that my lack of ability to be around people. I thrive in social, like,
Yeah.
I like to talk to people. That's like one of my big things. I'm looking forward to like a more like being able to make friends
Yeah.
in a new area.
Farm-wise, what are you looking forward to the most about a new property?
Since we're moving, we're gonna have to redo everything, and that's gonna be a lot of work for me to do, and that's pretty cool. But also, I mean, we're gonna have more land. It's a bigger opportunity for more animals, different types of animals. If we wanted, who mentioned a cow?
Ben.
Ben mentioned a cow. Like, we're gonna have a cow. I don't know what else we'll end up doing, but
Yeah.
that'll be pretty cool.
When you grow up, what job would you like to do?
I want to work at a zoo.
You want to work at a zoo? Oh,
I want to
cool.
see all the cool animals.
Yeah.
Wait, actually, I want to train dolphins.
Ooh, train dolphins. That is really cool.
And I can show people, like this is how you do this. Like, you can feed them and you can make them clap,
That is
do a high five.
That's really cool, Toby. That's a great dream. So what is your dream? Like, if you think of, I know that's what you want your job to be, but like, what is your dream when you think about like something really awesome you want to do in your life, or something like that? Like, what's your dream? That's a big question.
I want a big family.
You want a big family?
What's the word? Like a good family.
A good family. That's a good thing. What does that feel like to you?
Just one that they believe in God.
Yeah, you want to worship God with your family?
I hope one of my kids become a fly fisher.
Oh, that's a good thing to hope for.
And
It's really wonderful to get to share the things you're passionate about with your kids. It's such a special thing.
And
I feel that way with how you love animals.
yeah.
That's really cool. I love that you're thinking about that.
How many kids do you think you want?
I went 4. 2
4.
girls, 2 boys.
Oh, you really thought this out. That's awesome. What are you looking forward to most about going to a new farm?
That will have a whole lot more room so I can roll down hills and run around.
So you can roll down hills and run around.
And also that probably means there's gonna be more choice so I can get more money so I can get more stuff.
A little businessman, aren't you?
Uh-huh.
So speaking of business, what job do you think you'd like to do when you grow up?
I'm pretty sure there's 3, and there's one thing I just want to be able to do.
Okay.
So the 3 things is, I want to be president, be great at, and be an inventor, and I also gonna be a treasure hunter, working with Toad so he can find animals and I can find treasure to get money.
So he's gonna be the president,
President,
an inventor,
a great inventor,
and a treasure hunter
with his brother Toby.
with his brother Toby.
Toad's
Awesome.
good. I can
What's
gonna
the
be
one
certain
thing-
for wearing animals.
What's the one thing that you wanted to do that you just want to do?
Be great at gymnastics.
Be great at gymnastics. Man. So Ben, do you like gardening?
Yeah.
You do? What's your favorite plant to grow in the garden?
Tomatoes.
Tomatoes? What's your favorite color tomato?
Red.
Red. When you grow up, what do you think you want to do? What do you think what you want your job to be?
Ninja.
A ninja?
Uh-huh.
What are you gonna do as a ninja?
Sneak around.
Sneak
And
around?
save the city.
Save the city. Wow, that sounds like a really fun job.
I mean, to save the country.
Oh, save the country. Even better. What do you think you want your job to be?
I really want it to be a YouTube channel, but it being a gaming YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Because honestly, I feel like vlogging would just get really boring, and I don't want to make a YouTube channel over something that I just wouldn't enjoy.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, I know that I would enjoy vlogging for a bit, but it would probably wear off after a while.
Yeah. It can be kind of tedious, huh?
Yeah.
So Asher, what's your big dream for your life?
That would probably be to have a really big YouTube channel.
No. Well, that can happen. I mean, I know somebody who it happened to them. What's your big dream?
My big dream. Well, right now I'm learning Japanese, right? And my parents, they told me that if I learn fluent Japanese, by the time I graduate out of high school, they will pay for a full trip to Japan, and I can be there for. We haven't found out how long, but like, I'll be going to Japan after I graduate, right?
Yeah.
As long as I learn Japanese, and I plan to do a lot of traveling. That'll be my big thing. I want to have a job that revolves around traveling and being in different places, because there's a lot of things I would like to see and a lot of things I'd like to do.
You know, you couldn't think of something super interesting, but I think that's very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a very interesting thing about you that you're learning Japanese. Can you give one piece of advice for like the kids watching this?
A piece of advice.
What's something you live by?
What's something I live by?
Yeah, what's some...
Something you try to uphold. A standard or a way of living.
First encounter someone, I'm always very happy to see somebody new and have, like, I want to have a conversation with them and get to know them. Be kind to those that you don't know, because you don't know what they could be going through. Like, you could, if you're kind to somebody and like, you don't ever know, like, just somebody who came talk to you, like, just be kind to people, you know. I don't know that I have anything else. I mean, honestly, I was a little nervous about the interview. I mean, it's not really that big of a deal, but...
Yeah, I think you do awesome.
It would be... First, what's an advice?
What's an advice? Okay, so like a lesson that you've learned. Yes,
You have good advice. You learned a lot. You're very wise for your age.
You have great advice, okay? So something that you've learned or a piece of encouragement, just something that's encouraging. So for the kids out there, what's the piece of advice that you have to share?
When you plant a tomato, you always have to put an egg in the hole.
Yes. Thank you, Ben. Ezra, can you please give one piece of advice to the children who are watching this?
There's consequences.
And there are consequences.
Never try and hide to a bush to get to a chair from a deaf dog, because this is what you get out of it.
Never try to hide in a bush.
Trying to get to a chair because this is from a deaf dog.
Because that's the consequence.
Is that where you scraped your foot trying to get away from Maya next door?
Never try to hide in a bush while trying to get to a chair from a deaf dog. Because
A deaf dog.
Yeah.
No, his dog is deaf.
Yes.
Okay. Thanks for the piece of advice, Ezra.
sit
Wait,
down.
no, that's in. I have a better advice.
Okay.
What's your better advice? Yeah, I don't know if you can do better than that.
Look before you run. Because that's also how I got this.
Can I give you a piece of advice?
Yeah.
Probably shouldn't put your foot on the dinner table.
Okay.
Good advice, right?
Yeah.
That's where you eat.
If you were going to give a piece of advice, what would that piece of advice be? Like an encouragement or just something you've learned that's wisdom that you've learned?
If you catch small fish, just keep leaving and you might catch one.
So just keep trying and you might catch a big fish. That's a great piece of advice. Thank you, Toby. Thanks for giving us your time.
You're welcome.
On my interview show. What is a piece of advice that you have?
Well, if you waste your time doing something that you enjoy, then you're not wasting your time.
That's a great piece of advice, Asher. Thank you so much for sharing your wisdom, and thank you for being on my interview show. I appreciate you stepping out of your comfort zone on that one and doing this. It'll be a treasure to me later, and I'm sure it'll encourage a lot of people.
I bless you until next time. I bless you until next time. I bless you until next time.
I bless you until next time.
I bless you until next time.